G'day YouTube, Thunder Diesel here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I've not done a video on this for quite a few months. I've been playing a lot of it on my own off the channel. A couple weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, I did do an upload on Euro Truck Simulator, so I figured why not bring some American Truck Simulator back to the channel. We are here with our, personally, I think it looks awesome, our Freightliner FLC, but we will not be driving this truck today. This truck will come in a different video. Today we are going to build a truck. So, probably won't end up getting around to doing a load with the truck, but I will build a truck and let you hear the sounds and drive it around a little bit, see how I like it, and if I need or want to change anything. So let's go up here to truck dealers. I have a fair few mods installed. We have a Kenworth K200 Aerodyne. That's more of an Australian truck. I'm not sure if the K200 is in America. I could be wrong. I'm pretty stupid when it comes to that sort of thing. We have a few different options when it comes to Peterbilts. We have the Peterbilt 350 1949 day cab. We have the Resbuilt Peterbilt. We have the Peterbilt Custom 379389. And we have Outlaws Peterbilt 359. That custom Peterbilt 379389 is indeed the Hater built. And we have a couple of different Freightliners that we could build. But personally, today, I think we shall jump back a few decades, shall we? Right into the prime of the trucking industry, and we shall build us a Peterbilt 350. Now, this isn't going to be some fancy show truck or anything like that. I'm going to try to keep it as classically styled as possible, but obviously with a few chrome parts here and there, because personally I just like chrome. So we've got the 1949 day cab or the 1952 day cab, which changes a couple of things, not a lot. So I may stick with the 1949 era, but I do want to put a coffin sleeper on the back of this thing. Now we could go for the full paint scheme, or we could have the aluminum, whichever country you're from and however you pronounce it. But yeah, we'll keep the sleeper on there. Why not? I was gonna color match it, but it doesn't really bother me. Now for chassis, I don't particularly want to do a stretched because, well, that's just a little too show trucky. So we'll stick with the 192-inch TA Stabilair SQHD, whatever that stands for. Now, in the way of engines, we have some very gutless engines for this truck. I do have most, if not all, of Slav Jerry's engines. I just have not gone into the def files and added this truck for some reason. So the most horsepowered engine we have is a 420 Cummins NTA. So, not sure what we're going to run here, because 420 horsepower, that's 1973. But if we come all the way back down to 1945, actually, let's just go to the search here real quick. Go 1945. You'll see our highest horsepowered engine for that era is 275 horsepower. So let's go with that and try and keep this as kind of realistic as possible. No 800 to 1000 horsepower engines here. So now transmission wise, it only goes up to 13 speeds because I'm assuming in, well, 1940 they didn't have the 18-speed transmission. I just could be stupid, so we're going to go with the Fuller RT 9513 4.62 differential 13 speed. So now interior, we may go with a brown interior just because I like a darker interior instead of something that's just bright. Now, paint jobs. We have a few different paint jobs that we can use, but I'm kind of leaning towards just going for a solid black on chrome. I reckon that's going to look kind of good. So let's go ahead and look at what type of bumpers we have for this. We got the frame channel bumper. Got a few different choices of bumpers here. Not many chrome ones until you get down to bumpers like these. But then you start getting into these bumpers, which just don't look right on this. In my personal opinion, these large bumpers don't really look too good. Like this 12-inch rolled looks still not too over the top for this thing, but yeah, so let's just go with that. Now bull bars, we've got yeah, actually that looks kind of cool. I kind of like the look of that. Go headlights, make those chrome. Grill, now we can either go a dull paint or chrome. I'm going to go with the chrome because like I said, I'm going to go with the black and chrome type look here. With the hood, it just changes the hood pins and handles. Window trim will go chrome. Sun visor, we have classic sun visors, butterfly, flush bow tie, and high mount. We'll stick with the high mount butterfly because that kind of looks alright in my opinion. So now let's go with the cabin lights. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, let's stick with our simple 3 bullet lights and 2 horns. We'll put the snow caps on. Now, I might not put the beacon on. We'll leave the beacon off for now. Mirrors. We've got the West Coast Chrome, or these with, I'm assuming they're either going to just be running lights or blinkers, but we'll go with that. Let's go air filters. Got a couple of different ones. I don't know what the difference between these two are, unless I'm just not seeing it. I haven't played this game in a while, so please excuse the bad camera work. Yeah, I'm not seeing a difference in the filter 0 chrome and the filter 1 chrome, unless, hold on, wait. Okay, now I see what was going on. It's changing this air filter over here. Okay, so we either got that one or that one. Let's go with this one. It's a little bit beefier, just more truckish. Now let's go doorsteps. I'm going to go chrome, and then we'll go with a 240-gallon tank. Apparently I can't do chrome, which is a little disappointing, but that's all right. So we'll go now exhaust, and we'll go with the picket style dual straights. The door handle, chrome. Mud guards. I'm not going to do that because that's definitely way too show trucky. Let's just go with our half fender. And I'm assuming we can't do anything on the back side, no, which is okay by me. We'll go with mud flaps. Let's go with the classic Cummins, even oh yeah, it has got a Cummins engine. I was about to say something stupid. Got our standard rear. So now we can change our wheels up. And again, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. Might just put our default outlaw wheels and tires on this thing, even though it's not coming up with an option for the outlaw tires. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I have to change the tire first to American tire, then go here, go outlaw, then go here. Then it brings up the outlaw tires. Okay, good to know. Let's go American tire, outlaw, then go back to tires, and go outlaw. So now I have to change the wheel nuts. That's not the wheel nuts. This is to standard default, which works for the outlaw rims. Now we shall go which hub is the one for. I'm just gonna go with standard default front hub just because it looks nice with the red and whatnot. Sorry if I'm kind of talking a bit slow and weird. It's currently midnight when I'm recording this video because, well, I figured I would be stupid and record a video at midnight. So just gonna go with the regular outlaw hub for the rear wheels. Alright, now we can move on to the interior. I'm not going to be putting a GPS inside the truck because, well, that would just be stupid. We'll go with a black steering wheel. Console items, we can put a rubber ducky. Wang wang. No, I won't be doing that. Can't do any CB or anything like that, which is a little disappointing, but I guess, well, try and keep it as minimalistic as possible. Can we do any seat items? Unfortunately, no. Well, that's all right. Well, this went a little quicker than I actually expected it to be. I was kind of expecting a little more customization options, but it's all right. So now we'll go and purchase this. And now I should have space at my garage in Cheyenne. So we'll go OK. Now we shall go truck manager and drive our Peterbilt 350. I do have a couple of other trucks already built, like the Peterbilt Custom 389. It's got the massive legacy sleeper on it and a really cool paint job, which I actually quite like. I have a horse trailer that I actually haul with this. And we've got the res built here, which I've kept very simple, with just a white paint job. Then we've got a second Peterbilt custom, which is my heavy haul rig. It's just a day cab with a headache rack. And then there's the FLC that you guys saw at the start of the video. So let's go ahead and drive our Peterbilt here. Get my steering wheel all set up here. Flipped into place. You can't see it because I currently don't have my webcam connected because I've been doing some moving around of my setup. But as some of you may know, I have an 18-speed shifter attachment and extension on my shifter, so it makes things a little more realistic. Let's move our what's it's around, even though I'm not going to be able to see the mirror because it's, well, all the way back here. And that's just a little ridiculous for, well, it's just ridiculous in any means because look how far away from everything I am. Not that you can see anything right now. So we'll go to the outside view. Very minimalistic truck. There's like no cabin lights or anything like that, only the lights on top of the cab, which I'm assuming is exactly what a truck from the 1940s would look like. They didn't have the cab lights under the doors or anything like that. So now let's go ahead and see what this engine sounds like. Now I'm going to assume this will have a Jake brake. I'm not a huge fan on the sound of this engine, but it may grow on me. We'll see. It's got an alright Jake brake. Please excuse the missing texture on some of the stuff in the garage here, because I have a garage mod installed. I just have not upgraded this garage to the correct one for it to have the proper skin and everything on it. Whoops. I am quite liking the sound of the Jake brake on this thing. It's not too over the top. But now that I've built this thing, I may go off and actually look for some more period correct trailers to haul behind this thing. So if anyone watching this that actually plays American Truck Simulator, if you know of any like 1940s to 1960s older style trailers, leave a comment down below and I'll be more than happy to actually have a look at some. For only having 200 and something horsepower, it still gets up to somewhat highway speeds. I'm in 13th gear and it's slowly pushing 50 miles an hour downhill. Like, this is definitely a truck that you would drive if you have a lot of patience and you are not doing over 1,000 miles, because, well, it would just take you way too long. But I like it. It drives okay. It sounds eh. I may end up putting Slav Jerry's engines with this truck, just because I want his Cummins ISM. It has got a 500 horsepower version of that engine and it sounds perfecto in my opinion. I do have a video from last year sometime If you go on my channel and look way back, you will see a video on the International TransStar that I believe has the Cummins ISM in it. Probably should not be using my jake brake in the middle of town, but I don't care. Because this jake brake actually sounds really nice on this truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and park it up at this service center, and I'm going to end this video off here. Now it's only a short little insignificant video, but if you liked it, please hit that like button. Leave your comments down below on if anyone knows of any period correct trailers for this truck. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, like I said. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, it helps my channel out a lot. And hit that little notification bell so you know whenever I upload. So until next time, Thunder Diesel out.